recording. Let me try to answer the questions correctly because there are a lot of them and I'm not too sure what I'm gonna say. Let's hope everything I say is the right answers. Alright, let's get it.
Do you remember the exact moment you decided to start against? And what was going through your mind back then?
The exact moment of against, I wouldn't say for against, maybe not so much, but you know, before against, I had another brand, it's called CNLM, right? Which I started since high school. And when I came to KL to study, and I was interning, working with Masses, you know, the current sneaker lab, back then it was called Masses. I was working with them and stuff. And I got to know my partner, Chern, aka Cloakwork. So Cloak, me and Cloak, we were just like, he had another brand at that time, and I had CNLM, and I felt like I wasn't progressing the way I wanted it to be for CNLM. So I was like, let's start something new with a designer, you know, which I asked Chern to be the designer. And yeah, that's just how everything started. The day before La La Land 2025, we are here right now at the Fabricators booth against at HTPC. We're having a booth here. I think this is our 10th time like joining La La Land. As in Sneaker La, this year they has rebranded it to be called as La La Land. So yeah, the team is super busy right now, and me, you know me, I'm just like walking around, just like making content and shit. We got Jia with us behind the camera today. My first time working with him as well. Super excited to see how the video is going to turn out to be. Yeah, let's get it. You're the reason I wrote this rhyme. Yo, man, I paid us, man, I bad man, man, I ain't seen a 5 I know in time. So the moment that I've been waiting for, you know, we got like mad delays with the shoe, which is why we had to run a pre-order for this weekend rather than a regular release. Lucky enough, we just got the first few early pairs, you know, the derbies, Fabricator derbies. Boom! Man, check this shit out, bro. Getting high, bro. As you can see, we have the tags over here, the wax laces, the metal tab at the back. Pretty solid shoes, man, not gonna lie. The packaging and everything, I like them too. We got Tia, we got T. Yo, T, say something to the camera.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to La La Land 2025.
What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna pull out a foam board. It's actually a welcoming foam board.
Oh, it's a
so you feel more welcoming.
What is Yona doing right now? Camera shy. She's always behind the camera.
Was it something spontaneous, or had you been thinking about it for a while?
Honestly, with Against, it's pretty spontaneous, man. I wouldn't say spontaneous, but it's pretty much like, yo, you want to do a brand? I want to do a brand. Let's start a brand, you know? Pump. And there you go. We have Against. What's up? So today is the day one of La La Land. Yesterday was the setup day. As you can see right now, the booth is already done. The logo looking really sick, really nice. Joel is here. Shout out to Joel, helping us out with some airbrush stuff. He just sprayed my t-shirt just now, which is super sick. And he actually made this as well, like SDB, Shawn DB. Super sick, everything fully custom by Joel. You know, like maybe he can also freestyle and spray some stuff later.
So us in the winter, flames in the summer. Lately I'm stone cold, turn out a well. 24 seasons, looking for reasons. Tongues to thesis, rings a bell. Better than a big cartel, if you still can't tell. We came on hove as well. 99 problems told, can't save no hoe. A bitch ain't one of them. Got the heart of a night.
Big mushroom here. Obviously the star of today. Nowhere Love, All Love, Nowhere Studio.
I'm Eddie. Honestly, if you ask, I cannot wait to do collab with Against. All I'm saying.
Against again.
Yeah.
Congrats again, bro. I mean, like, bro, within a year, Eddie and Ju and the team, you know, they did a really, really good job, you know, like having the setup, like having a proper products, proper rollout. They put in a lot of effort.
Thanks,
and they
man.
actually dump in a lot of money too, you know, to make things happen.
All I'm saying, I say it a lot of time. I learned a lot from Shawn. Thank you, Shawn. No, I got a lot of people, great people around me that shaped me for this and everything. So shout out all of you. You know who you are.
More part to the people, my dog. We're writing this down so we'll never forget this. We're putting this up from the ground, brick by brick, like it's not for Tetris.
What inspired the name Against, and what are you actually against?
Man, we always say against is against, and if you understand what does that mean, you understand it, and if you don't, if you need an explanation, that means you don't get it. But what we are actually against is honestly just like against boring stuff, against the monotony, against a lot of the bad energy, against everything, man, like against the masses, against everything, against.
Been waiting for this set of grills for like really long time. 30 years of my life, always wanted a pair of grill. Shout out to 0 Degree. They made this shit happen, man.
Let me hear that.
I don't think I can speak properly right now.
In those early days, what was the biggest struggle or moment that made you question if the brand could survive?
I always say this all the time, but it's definitely the money. Like sales, like I think as much as like, we want to make this brand happen, we want to do this, we want to do that. One thing that I learned along the 10-year journey is that, you just got to be super realistic, man. Like, a lot of people don't say this often enough. Like, a lot of people, like, I don't know, man, whoever that's creative and all that, they always tell you, you always see the glamorous side, like, oh, they can afford to get this car, live this kind of lifestyle, flying here and there. But the truth is, you gotta have sales to support the entire, operation of the brand, right? So early days, a lot of it was, the early days stress, a lot of it was coming from not being able to sell as much clothes as we want, or, having the enough income to sustain. And I'm just glad that we have moved past that. From time to time, we still have our whatever, finance stress. From time to time, I'm not gonna front like, oh, we made it and stuff. But yeah, the early days stress was definitely coming from sales.
I can't go wrong trying to make things right. Know what that's like when your heart's on ice. Doubled in price, swear on man's life. Don't speak the language, to me that's a see man sign strictly off the hype. Picking a side, help me to decide. Without the advice, I promise I'm fine. Like, look, I've been doing alright. Devil in details, God in the picture. Sounds like scripture, the lifestyle 8.5 on a Richter scale. The economy's dodge all the mix-up, yeah. Came back for the winter, yeah. Daydreaming to me worth more than a sleep. I could tell there's a time when you got cold feet. Okay, trap knows that I'm warm on beats. For my bag and I branded it elegantly. This is elegant speech, cause the flow's unique. Believe me, you need me, it's not that deep. What you bring to the
How
table.
did you bounce back from that?
How did I bounce back from that? Honestly, I don't know. I can't answer that, I just always had the idea of like, we're gonna make things work. We gotta keep trying, like it's always trying and trying and trying. Like, I feel like by just not giving up, you are already winning, because you only lose when you give up. You get what I mean? Yeah. I feel like, yes, our lifetime is definite, but a lot of the time, this journey is indefinite. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Welcome to the office. Today, we actually just got the 10-year anniversary book. So I'm super excited. Just want to unbox this together with you guys. Let them have some sneak preview. Yes, sir. Bam! Ooh. Man, this is so cool. It looks like a mirror. Yeah, like literally you can see the camera reflection. The sun don't shine forever, but as long as we're here, we might as well shine together. It's so cool that we even have the timestamp at the time, 2015, October 1st. Product, index. This is one of my favorite graphics. Work-life balance. Obviously the guy trying to balance out everything, but so little life and so much work. I'm gonna show them, see what they think about.
What's in a silver?
2 months of work, Corin's just working on this book for 2 damn months, bro. First time seeing all this sample. It's all this living worth dying for. So our mascot, Amen, is just smoking a cigarette, hanging out at the back street, with the trash bin. AGST till I DIE. Print so big at the back. Mega size. Do you know what is this logo? It looks very familiar, right? Have you heard of Against? The pothole survivor Against. Check out the back. Because KL is full of potholes.
And what did making it mean to you back then?
back then, not gonna lie, I thought by just having whatever that I currently have means I made it. You get what I mean? It's like now looking back, like, oh shit, man, we are actually doing this full time. We have a group of team members that are, you know, super into the brand, that are actually help growing the brand together, and, you know, having my own stores, you know, like get to do whatever I want. I can travel whenever I want. That to me was made it back then. Yeah, and I guess I made it. For now, a day in the life of Shawn, you know. In the morning, gotta get to the office, had some meetings, and then it's just this and that, bruh. Let's get it.
Long queue, right?
Yeah.
I saw this one.
Yeah, same. Man, this is him. Yeah. Yeah, they, Adidas asked me, hey, I want to send you stuff. Let me know what shoe you like. Then I say, oh, I like this one that you wear, the white one.
Oh, yeah,
What? P90, I don't know what's the name. The one that you've been posting recently.
F50.
F50, yeah. Then I sent him, I want this.
Right.
This is the shoe we
yeah.
made with Kanki,
Kanki.
Indonesia brand.
เขาปริ้นดีนะ
Our collab. Yeah, he wear a lot of Thai. Yeah. This is kind of nice though. Not gonna lie, this colorway. A Halloween outfit shoe. This is cool though.
Hello. What's good? What's good? Hi, bro.
If the 20-year-old Shawn
Yeah.
could see what you've built today, what would he say?
Man, I think the 20-year-old Shawn would be so proud. You know, he'll be like, man, you are actually living the dream, man. You know, like, just like whatever that I said just now, you know, like, I never thought that I'll be able to, not to say I never thought, but it was more of like I always want to make this happen. I went and made it happen, you know. So it didn't feel like, you know, I sometimes I hate to use the word like dream, because it makes me, or it makes people feel like so far away. But actually it's a reality, you know. It's just that, just go and work for it and making it happen. That's how it is. And yeah, the 20-year-old Shawn will be so happy about whatever I have right now.
Yo, I'm taking risks, getting my paper right. Karma might get them, they gotta pay the price. I'm feeling low, it could be worse. All of my VV shine. I've been up and down, they gotta feel me now. Price went up and they hear me now. Back then they wouldn't hear me out. Absent, I gotta make it count. My main 110 and I say that loud. Back, you're talking hot, I told bro take that down.
So right now the shoot is done. We're gonna probably grab some quick bites, and then we're gonna filter out all the pictures, and yeah, that's about it for today.
Are there any goals or milestones you still want to chase?
Man, I want the brand to go global. I want us to be not just so much on me myself, man. I want the people around me to be able to live the life that they want to have a meaning for their life, not just working or not just dying. You know, like I was just talking to you right just now when we were having lunch, that there's a difference between living and dying. It's either you are living the life or you are dying the life. You get the perspective, right? So that is what I hope the people around me will be able to achieve, that as well, living the life. And by that, you know, we gotta make sure the brand grows, right? Like business is doing better, you know. I gotta make sure that whatever message, whatever energy that we put out, it's something positive, it's something that is encouraging. Yeah, these are my goals, man. Yeah. Coming out, so aku plan macam I want to print the t-shirt myself. So, then during event day, I will hang the t-shirt. Then lepas tu macam kawan-kawan ke apa datang, then aku bagi dia catch up on, then tengok dia kalau dia dapat nombor 1, t-shirt nombor 1 lah, tengok dia punya placement macam mana. It's all random lah. Sebab dulu aku guna octopus je. Aku tak pernah guna ni. Aku tak tahu macam mana. Lepas tu cuci guna high pressure tu. Okay. Mungkin hari tu ajar I sikit-sikit lah, tolong I sikit-sikit lah. 50, 80 line macam tu lah, 80. Senang je, 80 line. Sekejap je.
What would you want people to remember Against for?
I want people to remember Against as an energy, as a brand that sells like fly ass clothes, you know, like, oh man, I want to get fly, let's go to Against, we're all gonna get fly, you know. They have the nicest pants, they have the nicest, you know, whatever accessories, whatever, you know, clothes and all that, right? But more than just clothing, man, honestly, like, you know, who knows, like one day we might be selling furniture, we might be designing a hotel, you know, we might be, I don't know, man, you know, we might have our own music label and stuff, you know, and it's an energy, you know, yeah.
Yo.
Back at the printing shop, it's been a while since I last printed my own t-shirt. 10-year anniversary campaign, I thought about like, you know, a little door gift for the people that are coming to the event. I wanted to like print the t-shirt myself, you know. T-shirt is basically the medium that has started everything for us, for Against, or even my previous brand. So right now we are at a Bogus merchandise printing shop. Shout out to Sanan. This is the film, this is the vinyl film, which we will then be transferring it onto the block. And yeah, let's start with the block making process and let's print some t-shirts, man. Cool.
I made some change, they probably think I changed. Separate ways, they probably think I'm fake. I just made 10, I ain't got time for breaks. She got good brain, she wanna make my day. I see man broke, chasing hoes, I win the paper way. The music worked, I could be rubbed, that's it and I can't complain. Don't care about the best, I want the bread, you lot can have the fame. I see cap in their rappers bait.
Do you feel proud
Yeah.
about yourself?
Yeah, I do. I think what you tell yourself is super important. And the younger me was very hard on myself. Even up to this day, I still feel like I'm pretty hard on myself. But the younger me was always saying that, oh, things are not enough. You know, this is not enough. This is not good. This is not right. But it's also the same energy that drives me to where we are today. If I'm always so comfortable about myself, if I'm always just like, yo, I'm so proud of myself, and not like, you know, work on actual things, that's when shit gets fucked up, right? So yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm aware that, but I do know like, oh man, there's still so many more things, you know, like, that's why we have this tagline like, never enough, never not enough. We printed it on the t-shirt, you know, like, what does it mean? Like, never enough, never not enough, but it's never enough.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now.